Hello everyone, welcome to South Tyneside College YouTube live event. My name is Pippin. I'm the head of Creative, Professional and Foundation Studies here at the college. That encompasses three large departments in the college with a diverse range of programs and courses for you to study on. Everything from pre-entry level programs all the way up to foundation degree level programs. I'm going to start by talking about the creative studies area. A varied range of different programs in the creative studies area. We have games design, media, performing arts, art and design, and the newly or sort of reintroduced program that we have is performing arts, which is run in partnership with the Customs House. The media department and the games department, they benefit from industry standard equipment and lecturers who are also industry taught and still working in industry effectively. So you'll be taught on those programs from professionals in the field. Okay. In the creative studies department, we have everything from level 2 programs, so either for school leavers or the youth college learners, which we have in that department. There's also a huge range of level 3 programs, so media, games, art and design, performing arts and music as well. They can all be studied at level 3. The level 3 program is a 2-year program, a foundation diploma, then an extended diploma. In some of those areas, so in media, in music and games design, there's the option of staying on with us and studying for an HNC and an HND, so you can actually study at degree level in those areas. Okay. So if we move on and have a look at the professional studies area, so remember I said there was 3 different areas: creative studies, there's professional studies, and there's foundation studies. So if we take a look at professional studies now, we have again a wide range of courses inside of that department: psychology, criminology, and forensic and criminal investigation. Also in that department, we have the very popular pre-access and access programs. These are the programs for adult learners who, for one reason or another, may not have taken the natural route into higher education. And we also have, we'll introduce this year, a foundation degree in criminal justice. So you can actually study at level 3 in the psychology, criminology, and the forensic and criminal investigation areas, and then stay with us and study on a foundation degree. So you can actually leave with a foundation degree qualification. If we talk about the access programs again for a moment or two, we often have a lot of queries from adult learners about the access programs. So the access programs are taught in 2 different diplomas. There's a social diploma and a health diploma. The vast majority of adult learners that come onto those diplomas then study with us, get the qualification, and then move on to a university of their choice. The program itself is intended to be a completely different route into higher education. So the natural route is a lot of school leavers will study at A levels or study at vocational qualifications at level 3 and then move on to university. But the access program specifically are for adults who maybe have left education, gone into employment, and then decided that they want to go back into education and study for a degree level qualification. If we talk a little bit about the psychology, criminology, and forensic and criminal investigation programs, these are 3 programs that essentially are interlinked in that, you know, you could choose to study psychology for a year with us and then move into criminology and study a second year in criminology, or you can study forensic criminal investigation and move into one of the different pathways that way. The forensic and criminal investigation qualification is it's kind of what applied science became. So we've moved applied science on and moved into the science of forensic investigation. So what we've got in our science super lab downstairs is, again, like music and media, industry standard equipment, the kind of equipment that you would see the professionals using out in the field. So you would study for the qualification whilst using that equipment and building up skills with that equipment, which will hopefully lead into employment following the program, the end of the program. So that's professional studies. Let's move on and talk about foundation studies. So foundation studies, the third of the three departments that I oversee, is for learners with moderate to severe learning difficulties and barriers to learning. Within the foundation studies department, there are three specific pathways. There's the interface department, which is for learners who are on the autism spectrum. There's the inclusive learning department, which is for learners with moderate learning difficulties. And then there's the supportive learning department, which is for learners with more severe learning difficulties or barriers to learning. Programs in that department start at pre-entry level, and you can study all the way up to level 1 in that department, learning lots of different employability skills and social and emotional skills, building up confidence, building up self-esteem. Predominantly learners from the foundation studies department will gain a qualification and gain that confidence, like I was just saying, and then move into mainstream qualifications across the rest of the college. So really, that is the three departments. I don't know if anyone's got any questions. I can see there's three people watching at the moment. I don't know if anyone has got any specific questions. You can type them into the chat box. Or if there's a particular program you want us to tell you a bit more about. No, nothing. I think you're watching. So I just delve in and chat a bit more about some of the programs, some of the areas. Let's go back to the start and I'll tell you a bit more about the music department. The music department, you can study from level 2 all the way up to HNC, HND qualifications with us. State-of-the-art facilities. We have a studio. We have live recording booths. We also have a number of live guest speakers throughout the year and gigging musicians that come into the college to give master classes. In the past, we've had everything from field music, local band from Sunderland, who were very big, to Aziz Ibrahim, the guitar player that replaced John Squire in the Stone Roses, Steve White from the Style Council. The same again in the media department. We've had various different playwrights and scriptwriters come in and give master classes to the learners, which is always very good. Art and design. We recently had an ex-learner come back to us, who now runs his own design company, who gave a fantastic master class to those learners. And more recently, performing arts. Had a dance company from London, I believe, doing some sessions with them. So, the learning in these classes, you would be in the college, you'd be on a timetable, but it's an exciting way to learn. Vocational programs are a much more exciting way to learn than sitting in a class and just listening to theory and exposition and someone talking to you constantly. You're constantly learning something new and you're constantly doing something with the equipment, you're doing something physical. The music sessions, we play live. 3 or 4, 5, 6, 7 times a year. While the music learners are performing, we have the media department and learners from the media department filming that and putting that out on Facebook Live. We also have people from the art and design department who then help with backdrops and props and hopefully some costumes maybe in the future. We'll hopefully incorporate performing arts learners into those performances as well in the future. So that's a bit more about the Creative Studies department. I don't know if anyone's got any questions about the Creative Studies department or anything specific they want to know about. No? We'll move on and we'll talk about professional studies again. I'll go into a little bit more depth. In professional studies, as well as the programs that I talked about, psychology, criminology, forensic and criminal investigation, there's also the postgraduate certificate in education. So anyone that wants to train up to become a teacher in further education, that's also there as an opportunity. And then again, like I was saying, the foundation department is there for anyone with moderate to severe learning difficulties or learning barriers. Has anyone got any questions? No? Okay, well, thank you all for coming and thank you all for listening. If you do have any questions or if you're interested in any of the programs here at South Tyneside College, by all means head to the website and head to the live chat sessions that we run on the first Tuesday of every month. Hopefully sometime in the very near future we'll get past this COVID, get past this pandemic and get you all back on site to the advice nights, which would be great because it's always much nicer for the likes of myself and the team to meet you all face to face and show you around the fantastic facilities we have here at South Tyneside College. Okay, it's been very nice talking to you all. I hope to see you all soon.